What's going on, everybody? It's Stock Picks by Tim, and in this video I wanted to talk about VGX token and Voyager Digital for a second. And we're also going to briefly look over Bitcoin's price action. Now, we are waiting for an important date moving forwards for a little bit of closure for Voyager Digital. They do have an auction coming up, and this may be why VGX has been having a little bit of a run lately. But we're going to look at what's going on. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. It definitely helps me out there on YouTube. The lights are blinding my eyes. Let's get into this video. Now, first off, really quickly looking at Bitcoin, it does seem like it's forming a potential cup and handle. We'll see if it continues upwards and plays out. But as I've said previously, we were trading in this box pattern. Once we broke it, we were going to come towards this 18,600 area. And if we were to break out to the upside, we'd probably come towards about 20,700. Sure enough, we broke to the downside, and it did just come down a touch under 18,006. Now, I saw that as a support level because we do have this kind of area here where we chop around a bit and started bouncing. Now, if this area fails, I do think we're going to come and test our lows, maybe even break those. And I mean our relatively recent summer lows of roughly the 17,500 area. And just looking at Bitcoin's chart, you definitely see that we do have some downwards momentum. It's very important that we do hold these levels. Now, looking at Voyager, we're going to get into the chart in just a second, but it has been running up a bit in anticipation of September 13th. The potential bid for Voyager Digital. And the big thing here is this auction will advance Voyager's restructuring plan, which essentially is going to unfreeze customers' funds. The auction is going to be September 13, but it does need to be approved by the court. And this is going to be coming up on September 29. But we do know so far that there are 22 parties in active discussions with potentially buying Voyager. What's your plan for Voyager Digital if the assets are now available to trade on the app? What are you going to do? I definitely get a bit of a mixed message. Some people saying they're going to sell, some people are just saying they're going to hold, and why sell now? And I can definitely see both sides to the story. And in the end, it all does go to personal preference. Do you really want to hold this in hopes that it's going to break to the upside? Do you want to take your loss now and move on? There are definitely valid reasons for either. Now, looking at Voyager on the chart, VGX specifically, you'll see that this absolutely ran, came up to about $1.18, started pulling back. Now, one thing you want to watch out for is a potential head and shoulders coming. Here's the shoulder, here's the head, and here's a potential another shoulder if we get a little pop. So watch out for that. And one possible area of support you're going to want to look out for is right around this previous peak, this 70-cent area. It was a point where we had a breakout, came back down and touched it and just launched off of it. So you're definitely going to want to watch that zone hold. And if that fails, that 70-cent area, we're very likely to test our previous peak here of 60 cents. We did break out of it. It didn't hold. It became a resistance. Touched that point almost 5 times, finally broke out and just has kept running. Now, it seems like there is a bit of selling pressure coming in. If you watch this blue trend here, there has been some selling since that. So watch out, the direction of this trend may start changing. Like I said, just look for support of around 70 cents. We may get another bounce up to about 95, but that would complete the other shoulder, and that would be bearish, so watch out. But that's it for today, guys. How have you been feeling lately about VGX? Are you optimistic now? Or do you think this is just a little bit of manipulation going on? And also, how are you feeling about Bitcoin? Do you think we're going to come down to those lows, that 17,500 area? Or do you think we're going to finally push up, break over 20? Definitely curious about your opinions. Thanks so much, guys, and take it easy.